Imagine a world where wisdom is not just spoken but lived, a world where every step, no matter how small, leads to greatness, a world where falling is not failure, but an opportunity to rise again. This is the world of Confucius, a philosopher, teacher and thinker whose words have echoed through centuries, guiding kings and commoners alike. Now we embark on a journey through some of his most profound teachings collected in the Analects. These quotes are not just words, they are invitations to reflect, to grow, and to transform. Confucius once said, "It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop." Think about that for a moment. In a world that often demands speed and instant results, Confucius reminds us that persistence is the true measure of progress. Whether you're climbing a mountain or pursuing a dream, the key is to keep moving forward. And when the path becomes difficult, remember this. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Failure is not the end, it is a teacher. Each time we rise, we grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Confucius teaches us that true greatness lies not in perfection, but in the courage to continue. But wisdom is not just about outward success, it is also about inward reflection. Confucius urges us, when we see men of a contrary character, we should turn inwards and examine ourselves. This is a call to self-awareness. When we encounter behavior we dislike in others, it is an opportunity to ask, do I see traces of this in myself? Growth begins with honesty. And what is true knowledge? Confucius offers a surprising answer. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. The more we learn, the more we realize how much we do not know. This humility is the foundation of wisdom. It keeps us curious, open, and ever seeking. But knowledge alone is not enough. Confucius warns, "He who learns but does not think is lost. He who thinks but does not learn is in great danger." Learning without reflection leads to confusion, while thinking without learning leads to arrogance. Balance is key. And what of courage? Confucius reminds us, to see what is right and not do it is want of courage. Courage is not just about bold actions, it is about doing what is right, even when it is difficult. Confucius often spoke of the superior man, a person of virtue and integrity. He said, "The superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions." Words are powerful, but actions define us. The true measure of a person lies not in what they say, but in what they do. Yet even the wisest among us must beware of destructive emotions. Confucius cautioned, "Before you embark on a journey of revenge, dig 2 graves." Revenge consumes not only its target, but also the seeker. Forgiveness, though difficult, is the path to peace. Confucius also believed in the power of self-improvement. He advised, "When you see a good person, think of becoming like them. When you see someone not so good, reflect on your own weak points." Every person we meet is a mirror, reflecting both our strengths and our flaws. And for those facing monumental tasks, Confucius offers this timeless wisdom. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. No goal is too great if we approach it step by step, stone by stone. Confucius also reminds us of the importance of self-correction. A man who has committed a mistake and doesn't correct it is committing another mistake. To err is human, but to persist in error is a choice. Growth requires accountability. And sometimes wisdom lies in silence. Confucius observed, "Silence is a true friend who never betrays." In a world filled with noise, silence offers clarity and peace. Confucius believed in the power of history to guide the future. Study the past if you would define the future. The lessons of yesterday are the blueprints for tomorrow. And for those who seek true understanding, Confucius advised, I hear and I forget, I see and I remember, I do and I understand. Knowledge becomes wisdom only through experience. Confucius also emphasized the importance of self-respect. Respect yourself and others will respect you. Dignity begins within. And finally, Confucius reminds us, the journey with 1,000 miles begins with one step. No matter how daunting the road ahead, the first step is always within reach. The wisdom of Confucius is not confined to ancient texts. It is alive, relevant, and transformative. These quotes are not just to be heard, they are to be lived. As we reflect on these teachings, let us ask ourselves, how can we apply them to our own lives? How can we become better, wiser, and more compassionate? The answers lie within us, and as Confucius would say, the journey begins with a single step. I'm grateful for the moments shared in discourse. May our paths cross again in the fullness of time.